What's your overriding memory of being at Augusta in 1990? And was there a turning point in the week where you really felt the tournament was in your grasp?
I don't know about the turning point, really. I mean, it's. I guess you have to go back before. You know, I had good intentions when I went there. I mean, I was defending, which I guess I was getting winding myself up over that. And remember I was practicing at Wentworth about a month before, and something hit me like forget trying to go and defend it. And I just flipped it to tell him, well, let's go and win another Masters, rather than taking the pressure and carrying all that. So it was really like go and start again and try and prepare yourself again to go and win a Masters again. And you know, one of the big key things actually was Fanny Sunesson, my caddy, my female caddy, was new to me. You know, we started literally the first couple of weeks in 1990, so that was our very first major together, her first Masters. And I think, well, I know that, you know, spending the practice rounds, and I was literally talking my way round the golf course to her, say, well, you know, in the past, you know, I like to hit it here, it's important to go here and go there, and not go here and not go there, that sort of thing. So that was subliminally probably very good, because you're obviously, you know, you're rather than just hitting balls, practice rounds, chipping and putting, doing it, you're kind of really constructed and put myself in the right frame of mind. And
it was the second time in 2 years that you were in a playoff at the Masters. How does that differ to, I guess, coming down the stretch and knowing that you've maybe not got the tournament in the bag, but that you're in cruise control?
Well, you don't know how it's going to, even after 72 holes, you don't know. It's you're doing the best you can. You're watching the leaderboard. I knew what was going on, and you know, I started that last round in good position, playing with Jack Nicklaus, and I took double bogey up the first, take a 6, and you think. But fortunately, I managed to deal with it straight. I just said to myself, I must make a 4 down number 2. I just must. And I did, and I think that was probably the key thing to the whole day. And then I went on and played a really great back 9. You know, I can remember making, and it's funny, I had a funny little dream that, you know, I'd make 2 at 16, and I hold that putt. You know, I hit a really good 6-iron, you know, about 15, 18 feet below the hole, and hold the putt, and you can tell by my reaction, it wasn't like, you know, arms up or anything. I just put my head down. I thought, I've seen this before, this means something. You know, it was kind of sending me that message. I knew I had to hang on. And yeah, you don't know that, you know, what's going to unfold, and you have to be prepared for playoffs. But I was always comfortable in playoffs, you know, because I always thought it's match play, it's you versus the other guy, and I always thought that, you know, I felt good.
As you said, you were defending the title again that year, or you were defending the title that year. Is that something that you're conscious of when you go into a playoff, that really you're on the doorstep of really something?
Well, you can imagine it. Yeah, I thought, well, here we go again, down the 10th, and I literally hit the same. I popped my blimmin' drive up a little bit, you know, hit it high on the face, and there's a little knob right in the middle of the fairway, because I landed right on that again. So I'm on the top of the hill, and I hit a poor shot this time. I mean, the 4-iron I hit in '89 was a really good shot. I mean, it was only that far offline. You know, when you're standing and look, there's the pin, and my ball went there, but it went in the bunker. But this time it wasn't a good shot. I can't remember why. It's a long time ago. So, but yeah, you can imagine when, like, here you go. But you kind of had to deal with that and get on with it. You can't get kind of wrapped up with all the, you know, nostalgia of what went on the year before. You got to keep yourself in present time.
Again, on that defending, I guess only 3 players have defended at the Masters: Nicklaus, Woods, Faldo.
It was the other way around. It was Nicklaus,
of course,
Faldo, Woods.
Yeah.
So you know, I joined. You know, that was, you know, any time you can just get level with one of Jack Nicklaus's records, you feel pretty impressed. You know, you feel pretty darn good. You know, and so to be only the second golfer to defend the Masters was, you know, really special. And obviously, then Tiger then went on to, and then I can say jokingly, it's very nice that Tiger managed to tie one of my records, you know. So it's, but that's a pretty nice threesome, and I hope it stays a 3, you know, for the rest of my life.
That Masters win in 90 was your third major and your second Masters, as we've said. Where does it sit amongst your achievements of the six majors, or is that a hard?
No, yeah. Everyone has. Obviously, the first one's very special. First first Open, first Masters, but those next three I won were special to me because I was now starting that era when I was either about to be or very close to being #1 in the world, and I was going to the majors with the intention to win. So, and the media, same with the media, and I'm the favourite and all those sort of things. And so you take that extra baggage with you, and you have to deal with a lot more than some other guys you can sneak in under the radar. So to prepare yourself, obviously physically, mentally, technically, to go and try and win, and then go and do it. Wow, that was a pretty special time for me.